Okay, more questions from my students. Okay, what's your favorite color, Miss High? This is from Serenity R. I love lots of colors, as you can tell by looking at my classroom. I have a ton of color in my classroom. I love all colors. If I had to narrow down, I'd say it'd either be it's like blues, like royal blue and Kelly green, but I also like the tertiary colors, which are the colors that are kind of mixed, like lighter blues that are kind of almost turquoisey, sea foam green, that sort of thing. But blues and greens, I think, maybe green, blue. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Hayes, can me and friends talk? Not during class. You can talk anytime you want to outside of my classroom, but not when I'm trying to teach. Okay, what is your favorite song? Actually, I have this one a lot because this one doesn't have a name on it. Do you have a please do a Merry Christmas song? Okay, I didn't do that. That was from Joey. Okay, so Joey, sorry, I missed it around Christmas time. I should have done my Christmas song. But I also know, yeah, there's this one, but I'll name off all the people that has done a favorite song thing. This one doesn't have a name on it, so I can't say them. But Scarlett is asking what my favorite song is. And then, who asked that? Leif Pounders. What's your favorite song? Jude Flippo. What's your favorite song? Doesn't have a name on it. What's your favorite song? Doesn't have a name on it. So I've had several kids that have asked me that question. It is really hard for me to say. It's kind of like choosing between your children, because I have favorite songs that are all over the place. Right now, my favorite song that is out right now that is a brand new Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga song, Die With a Smile, but that doesn't mean it's my favorite song of all time. I love so much music. It's hard to say. I can say my favorite artists, much easier. A band called Porcupine Tree, and then the solo artist that came from Porcupine Tree, Stephen Wilson, Rush, the band from Canada. I saw them many, many times in concert. U2 is one of my favorite bands. Walk the Moon is one of my favorite bands. I have a lot more, but I'm blanking. Anyway, so that's much easier for me to say that. The current song would be that, but over the long time, I love the song Boys of Summer by Don Henley. That is one of my absolute favorites. In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel is one of my favorite songs. Let me think. I also love a lot of music from Frou Frou, and the woman that was from Frou Frou that became, I'm Imogene Heap. She's a British artist. I love a lot of her music. I love the Indigo Girls, but not their newer stuff. I like their older stuff. Stuff that I just kind of lean toward, but I love so much music in so many genres, it's really hard to say. So, okay, I got a big one here. How old are you? And I have no names on these. If you don't give me a name, I don't have to answer. Got out of that one. Okay, can you play All I Want for Christmas Is You? Taylor? No? Tinley? Oh, that's Tinley. Okay. Do you want me to? Okay. I could play it as a song that you could listen to, but are you wanting me to play it, like play and sing? You'll have to clarify a little bit on that one, okay? Because I can sing it, but I'll let you tell me about that in class. Okay. Merry Christmas. Thanks. There's no name on it. Are you actually a musician? You're my favorite. That's I am actually a musician. I play many, many instruments, and your voice is an instrument as well. So, yes, I am a musician, and thank you. They didn't put a name on it, though. You got to put a name on it so I can call it out. Why did you, or how did you become a music teacher? It's actually a very strange pathway. I got a degree in music and theater, and I ended up in broadcasting. I worked in radio and television first. I had a job at both because they were connected to the same station. And then when I moved to Columbus, I was working at WCBI. Well, after 5 years at WCBI, and meeting my husband and everything there. He still works there at WCBI. I had somebody that had worked at WCBI that knew I had a music degree. And she said, would you ever be interested in teaching? And it was a lot more money than I was making working at the TV station. And so I took that job, and I got my teaching license officially because I did not go the education route. I was an alternate route teacher. But here I am all these years later as a teacher. Okay. Do you get instruments from China? Tinley, every once in a while I do. So many things are made in China, so it's kind of hard to just get stuff from the United States, but I do try to focus on instruments. But I get instruments from any kind of manufacturer that you can think of. So I will do some sort of Christmas song at some point for Joey. Sorry I missed that. Okay, you are the best. I'm so sorry that you don't have a voice. Yeah, my voice was out. Zoe. Thank you, Zoe. I have some autoimmune diseases, which means anything that comes through my room, I catch it, and it affects my voice many, many times. And so I really do struggle with germs. Okay. Do you let other kids play your instruments? And that's from Amelia. My personal instruments? No. I think that's kind of what she's asking. No. I let my students use my classroom instruments whenever we're doing a lesson with that particular instrument, not just willy-nilly. It's in an organized kind of way. So, but there's an answer to that. Okay. Would you like to have Thanksgiving with me? Oh, that was so sweet. Thank you, Rowan. I would have loved to have Thanksgiving with you, but I also needed to see my father and my sisters. So my husband and I went to see them. Thank you, though. Okay. Do you have a husband? I love you. That's from Jemiah. Jemiah, yes, I do have a husband. His name is Jim. He works at WCBI as a commercial production. He's commercial. He makes commercials. You hear his voice all the time. You've even seen him a few times if you watch WCBI at all. And yeah, I do have a husband for like a long time. I'm leaving you an invisible ink pen so you alike. Okay, and then have you seen? Then I let my. Okay, it's invisible ink, so I can't read it. Deasia, I do see your name though. Deasia. I love my BFF, my best friend forever. That's a good way to feel about your friends. Okay, when are we doing the glow party? Good question to ask me today, because I am prepping right now in my classroom to do the 2 glow weeks. That's from AJ and Hayes. 2 of them asked. It is starting next week, which today is January 23rd of 2025. So next week, starting on Monday, I'm doing 2 weeks of glow week exercises where we're doing our classwork all in black light, and I usually give a tour of my black light classroom because it changes every year. My activities change every year, so I will do a sneak peek on YouTube before we actually start up next week. So sometime this week, usually probably on Friday, maybe Saturday, I will do a walkthrough with all the lights out, everything set up, and I will walk through all the different things I'm going to do in here. Can you give me a shout out? L3AHYY3TTE. That's Leah Ferris. Shout out, holla. Okay, and I think, let me look at my time. And I'm also, I've been on here for 9.5 minutes so far, so tag me, Chloe Ward. So Chloe, I'm tagging you. Now you're it, now you've got to tag me. Betty Jo Hyman, the high notes. Okay, Preston Reed, he says vote for Trump. Well, he was inaugurated this week, so obviously he became president. Let me see if I can get through this. Dear Miss High, you are a good music teacher. Thank you, Zoe. That was very sweet. Okay. How you beat can a matri tell? I'm sorry, I can't read this one. I wonder if you can see it. Can you read it? I can't read it. Can you read it? Okay, I'm leaving it up there so you can kind of look at it. There we go. I'm sorry. Deasia, how do you feel? Do I love Mr. Hill? Mr. Hill is my principal. Yes, I love Mr. Hill, but all in a platonic way. Hayes asked, why don't we play? You do play. You play lots of games. You play instruments. You play my ukuleles when they're actually on my wall. I took them off the wall so that there's a beauty pageant happening next weekend and my glow weeks, and we're going to be moving around, and I didn't want them knocked off the wall. What is the instrument of the week? This week, my instrument of the week is the bongo drums, but it changes every single week. I have a new instrument of the week. Maybe I should do that as a segment. At the end of the week, post it, but record my instrument of the week and the stories that go behind them. Man, who's your favorite student? Liv asked me that one. I can't say, but it's about all of them. I love you guys so much. I love my students very, very much. Okay, I'm going to let this one be my last one. Okay, do you have a dog? And if you do, what is its name? That's from Aaliyah. Yes, I have 2 dogs. I have Penny Lane, and she's a medium-sized dog. She's beautiful. She's got little brown, and I actually have pictures of her above my desk. And then I have Tucker, who is a mixed breed, but he looks more lab with a little bit of husky in him because he's got a little curly tail, and he's got little tiny light tan splotches on his white body. But those are my 2 dogs. I also have a turtle. His name is Melville, and he is very old. I've had him since 1997. So there you go. Okay, well, that's it for this time. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.